Thank you.
trendybeats.com.
Money don't buy you happiness.
Thank you.
Money can't buy you love. Money can't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money don't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Ooh wee. I want all the money in the world. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather be crying in a Bentley, sipping on Hennessy, drying on my tears with some $100 bills. Feeling down in Fendi, but I got plenty money for the pain in the world. Chilling in the Ibiza, just like Justin Bieber, cause I got the money, I don't care. And you can put that on my visa, roll me like with Caesar. You know now we global, bitch, I'm here. So far from where we coming from, and we don't stop until it's done. They say money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money can't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money don't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Ooh wee. I want all the money in the world. Yeah, yeah. Reach for the stars if you can today. You know you can if only you try. There is so much to live for today. Without a doubt we will be okay. Oh, live it up, do it in my way. Now me be king, now me get kingdom. Reach for the stars if you can today. Let's reach it up like yay. So far from where we coming from, and we don't stop until it's done. They say money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money can't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money don't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Ooh wee. I want all the money in the world. Yeah, yeah. I want all the money in the world. Money.
More music on trendybeats.com. trendybeats.com.
Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money can't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money don't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Ooh wee. I want all the money in the world. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather be crying in a Bentley, sipping on Hennessy, drying on my tears with some $100 bills. Feeling down in Fendi, but I got plenty money for the pain in the world. Chilling in the beach.
All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's day one of our 3-day sales bootcamp powered by Mosaic Homes. First of all, I want to take our time to welcome each and every single one of us who are connected, ready, and waiting to go live with us. I can see a lot of persons who are here connected from all over. Investor Paul from Abuja, I celebrate you. Sarah from Abuja, I celebrate you. Austin Emmanuel, I celebrate you. Dorcas, I celebrate you. We had Silva from Port Harcourt. Silva, you're welcome. Realtor Bright from Lagos is active. We have Moses from Wuse Zone 5. We have Henry from Bauchi, Abraham from Lagos, Theophilus from Jos, Emmanuel from Ebonyi State, Mamude from Delta State, Susan from Abuja, Dr. Kelechi Nweze from Port Harcourt. We have Ife from Abuja, Boma from Bayelsa. Wow, you guys are welcome. I want to take our time to celebrate you. Treasure from Bayelsa, I can see you. You are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Real estate, real estate, real estate, real estate. As simple as this word is, this is creating millionaires on a daily basis. This is changing lives on a daily basis. This is paying bills on a daily basis. This is something that has become a cliche to the ears of many, but trust me, it is changing life on a global scaling. Real estate is one thing I encourage every person to get good at. If you are here on this boot camp, there is something I want to promise you before we begin. What I want to promise you is the fact that from today till tomorrow, which is day 2, and the day after tomorrow, which is day 3, you are going to become a professional if you are not already a professional. If you are a professional, you are going to see a more better way to go about the business of real estate, to rake in more sales, make more money, and impact lives all around the world. Now, there is so much to be discussed. I'm going to be passing over this meeting to a phenomenal individual, right? Yeah, this is Andre Emmanuel. Like I said, those who have connected before now, Andre Emmanuel, right from Port Harcourt. But then I wouldn't be the one to open this meeting. I want to pass this meeting to a phenomenal individual. This person happens to be a barrister by profession, who is doing so well in the company of Mosaic Homes. She's doing a whole lot, getting things done, making the corporate aspect of this business go well. We're talking about the legal personnel slash HRO of Mosaic Homes Limited. No other person but Lady Triumph Joshua. I don't know if she's on the call. If she's ready, please raise a hand so we are sure that you are live with us. Raise a hand so we are sure that you are live with us, Lady Triumph Joshua, or rather Barrister Triumph Joshua. All right, please raise a hand. Raise a hand. I'm trying to look for you right now on the call. Okay, I'm here. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. All right, Lady Triumph, over to you. There is a request for you to have your mic unmuted. All right, please go ahead and take it from here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Andrew. And I want to say congratulations now to everybody that has made up their mind to join this boot camp, because just as Mr. Andrew has mentioned, this is going to be a life changing opportunity for as many as take this very seriously. And like I said earlier, congratulations to everybody that has joined this boot camp. And so shortly before we have our CEO come in, I would like to encourage everybody to pay attention to this training, because it's not just a training for people that are interested in real estate, but it's also a training for people that are interested to change their lives in general. So I would advise and encourage everybody on this call to pay attention. And also at the end and towards the end of this call, we'll be holding a trivia session where we'll be doing giveaways to people that will be able to answer certain questions. So that being said, I would like to officially and once again welcome everybody that has joined this boot camp, and I'm promising that it's going to be a life-changing opportunity. So that being said, I would want to hand over the floor to our CEO and MD of Mosaic Homes Limited, the person of Dr. Moses Egberemon, who will be taking over and hosting this bootcamp program. Thank you very much. Dr. Moses, over to you,
All right,
please.
thank you so much. That was a great one for trial. Thank you so much. That was a powerful one. All right, so if you can hear me loud and clear, get on the chat and drop. I can hear you. I can hear you. It's an evening, it's a close of work, and it's another exciting day to catch up with every one of us right here. So I can tell you for free, we are about to get into something big. And I can tell you, this is just day one. And every one of us right here who is connected, you are privileged. So, Job, I can hear you. I can hear you. If you're excited to be here, indicate I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let me tell you the truth. Meetings like these are the game changers. And if you know you want to make real estate money, go on the chat and drop real estate money, real estate money. This meeting is going to be exciting. I want to know if I have a few of people. Can you please check? Let's see if we can make most of the speakers here host. Andrew, can you check out on Evie? Can we get her co-host, or can you see how she can unmute the mic? And also, can we get the mic open for Mr. NS? So we have a exciting day here, right here, guys. And trust me, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, these days are marked out for something different. So it's about real estate money. I don't know if you have Ivy right here. So we have NS up. What about Ivy? Okay. Let's see.
Can't find her. Can she raise her hand, please, so I can get that done? Thank you. Madam Ivie, please, if you're live with us, please can you raise your hand or write on the chat box so we can make you a co-host? Thank you.
Oh, I think we should be expecting that ASAP. So please do well by getting our friends, folks that are supposed to be on this meeting connected. And this meeting is that meeting designed to inspire, to change, and to fix every one of us into that Mohammed Adamu is raising of his hand. That's not EVA, definitely. So we need we get to get up right here. Are you in the room? So guys, a few minutes, let's have EVA right here with us, and we're good to go. So like I said, do a follow-up on your friends that you think should be part of this meeting. Everything starts from great meetings, and everything starts from great environments. And this boot camp is designed not just to get people out into the system, but to get people understanding how they can be part of something big and something different, guys. So just a quick one as we get started, as we get deep into the system, and to change the game and to put us into some big narratives, systems that can actually make a whole lot of sense. So if you're right here in the room, just indicate, raise your hands up. Let's know the account you're using so we can move. I think we have our joining right now. Let's know the accounts, then we're good to go. Like I said, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Please, if you're just joining us, drop your name and your location, where you are connecting from, and also indicate how you got to know about the boot camp. Let's welcome you into this exciting journey. This is day one, and it's exciting that we have a system that can actually transform lives and get everyone who is building a business for themselves. So if you're right here, please just raise your hands up so we can identify the account you're using and get you a co-host account, and we can get started. Okay, 1 minute, please. Andrew, you can just continue while I just put up something up right here.
All right. Who is excited? I can see a whole lot going on the chat box, right? I celebrate you, okay? Invited through Silva Wachuku, Mrs. Rachel Smith, real estate money, real estate money, real estate money. You know, the thing I get to tell people when it comes to real estate is the fact that this is that thing people are buying, you know, without announcing that they are buying. You know, people could buy luxury cars, people could buy, you know, a whole lot of things, and they publish it, but people don't buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, 9 properties in a year and publish it as it goes, right? So this is what every person is buying. Everyone around you is buying it. No, the only way they are going to reach out to you for it is when you have positioned yourself as the professional.
All
That is
right.
the only way
Okay.
they can start dealing with you. And that is what this boot camp is designed to help you become. I think we have, I can see, okay, we have Evie
Okay, so
right
just
here.
all right. So make it up right and let's go. All right. So thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for making out that time to be on our first day. And it's exciting because I have my friends, colleagues, business partners for years joining me on those first boot camp. The whole idea was how do we get value transferred? Because one of the exciting things right here is this, which is what I've been sharing to people that are interested in our boot camp. I said it today in our meeting. This is not just any boot camp. It's not going to just be a training. It's a movement. And a movement is something we want to see how much lives we can impact. Now, I'm saying this because uh, the vision behind this came as a result of how for to target those persons that would love to have access to a side business, an opportunity that can start giving them money. Now, if you understand very well that whatever you are doing today, you need to have the other business attached to it. And it's if you follow the team right here for this boot camp, the whole idea is how you can start making money in real estate without without owning a property. Meaning you are not so buoyant today. The money is not enough, but you can be in real estate. Now, most persons have been thinking, oh, for me to be in real estate, I have to be an investor. I have to have so much money, and I will start paying attention to real estate only when my money is completed. And this is the difference right here. You can start making money in real estate, and that's the beauty of this boot camp. The whole idea is to show you how you can start enjoying leverage, how you can start earning in this game. So, permit me to welcome uh, friends that will be joining me today on this boot camp. We'll be sharing the light, the training, and what we'll be doing for the next few days, and how we intend to give value to everyone right here. So we have to start with Andrew Emmanuel. He's exciting. Andrew is with us right here. He's an exciting businessman and has been in this real estate journey, and he has gotten his own share of failure and success. And that's the essence of this meeting, because we know everyone is people like learning from a clear-cut course, but I prefer practical. I prefer where it's a system where people can share their hearts, what they have seen in the game. And that's what we're going to be hearing right here from the likes of Andrew today. We have Enes Sogwe. Enes Sogwe is a consultant, and he has been training online. And he has been training several companies building with companies, and then he ventured into real estate, and he has been excited ever since he made that decision. He has been telling me one word that there is just something about real estate, and that has given him a different excitement over time. And this is one of the package we have right here. It's going to be sharing part of his experience also. And we have no other than Yvier Omans. Yvier has been my very good friend for some time. I'm always excited having Yvier on our platform. A reason being that I saw her the very day she made a decision to walk into real estate. And today she's counting her millions in real estate. And she's a queen of when it comes to closing a negotiation in real estate. She's always excited talking about properties. And trust me, she's going to be having some ample time right here with us on this boot camp. And the whole thing here, just like I said, is sharing experience, how this is going to be a whole lot of difference for every one of us right here. All right, so I would like to start from Yvier Omans. Can you please just say hi? Let's know you. Let's hear from you. You can unmute your mic while I get to other speakers. And by the time I get to us, from what we are discussing, we're going to have today is just an open meeting where we're going to have conversations and hear from every one of us. All right, Yvier, over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Moses. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry for joining late. Talking about real estate, I just came from an inspection. So, yes, I went to count my millions. So I just go back. But tomorrow, I promise to come in time because I'll be around in my house tomorrow. So, yeah, I welcome all of you. Yeah, it's a decision that is transformative and is life-changing. I can say that confidently because I'm not reading a book to teach you. It's something I've experienced. So this meeting is to make you a closer, is to change your life for good. I have a very robust real estate portfolio and I started with zero naira. Mr. Moses here knows me very well. There was a time I was doing what I was doing then. He said, don't be busy and be broke. You can be very busy and still be broke. And I made a decision. I say, instead of me to channel my activity to just being in the space or just going around the circle, let me be productive and make money, because really people's intentions are different. I have a friend who graduated with a first class because someone he wanted to date then said, I only date people with first class. So maybe it was a wrong motivation, but he finally ended up having a first class. For me, I love to travel the world. I love wonderful suits. I love beautiful suits. I love good cars. And a way to get this thing is just a step or a sail away. And why not? I decided to take advantage of real estate, and it was bubbling at the time. And yes, I'm here right now. I've traveled to over 14 countries and it's with real estate. I have my own cars I've won, incentives. I also have my gadgets I've won from real estate. I can't be broke. So, and I have daily cash flow shortlets that I'm doing every time. So every two days for the past 6 weeks, people have been paying for one of my shortlets, 300K, and that's my own cash flow aside other things I've been able to acquire, all from just selling real estate. So I like to tell people that there are two ways to make money from real estate. One, you own the property. Two, you own the skill to move the property. This is the second one I'm going to talk about. So that is the topic. The theme for this year is, or for this month is, how you can make money without owning or selling lands, or sorry, owning lands. And the second one, I got into real estate. There are different entry: real estate financiers, real estate developers, real estate investors. So real estate investors may not finance, they may just buy and leave. Then real estate salespeople and marketer. I had to look at this for, I don't have money. I'm not a finance institution. I don't have money to develop, obviously. Sales was my best bet and best entry. And that is where you are right now. And it's been an interesting journey. I'm so happy to be here to share my story. And I'm a life, a practical example that you can make it in real estate with the second approach, selling real estate. Thank you.
All right, that's a powerful one from Yvier Omans. You can make it in real estate with the second approach, selling real estate. Now, if you got that rightly, just go and write it back again. You can make it in real estate with the second approach, selling real estate. And I love that powerful word. When it's one thing to have the skill, the property, one is to have the property, another one is to have the skill to push the property. And that's the whole idea of the boot camp right here, guys. So get ready because this is where we're going to be focusing on. One is to have the property, another one is to have the skills to push the property. All right, so let's welcome Mr. Sogwe. What is the boot camp for you? NS, can you unmute your mic and let's hear you? Do we have NS right here?
You can hear me now.
Okay.
Can we hear?
Yes, we can hear you now. Can you speak out again? Yes.
Oh, great. Thank you. If we can hear me, then I can go ahead. And basically, for me, like you had mentioned, over the years, I've done consulting and trainings for various companies, and then seeing your clients do so. Hello? Can we
Sure, we can hear you. We're
hear me?
good. Yes, we can.
Yeah, so I would say that
Please, we can hear NS. Please just be on the
over the
chat
years,
and write down.
companies, and then companies in real estate, I realized that I saw my clients doing some big figures. I mean, some very huge figures. And then they pay me peanuts from it as consultancy fee or consultation fee. And I began to get worried. You know, every human being is inherently selfish. That's why when you take a group picture, for instance, the first person you look out for in the picture when it's passed to you is yourself. So looking out for various companies in our picture, at a point I had to look out for myself, like what's happening. You are in the midst of these people and you see them do the big ball cash and you're not able to plug in. And in life, certain vehicles guarantee destinations. If you want to get to a destination, the vehicle you use becomes very critical to your destination. And then I began to think for the destination in my head, like if you had said, I like the good life, I wanted to be everywhere, great. I wanted to be in the best countries of the world, driving the best kind of cars, living in the best kind of homes. And so I realized that if I had to get that future I wanted, that dream I wanted, that goal I wanted, then I had to redefine the vehicle I used as my strategy or as my means of conveying me to my destination. And then looking at it, I began to think about it. If I did consulting and I got paid XYZ amount, how long would it take me to get the destination I wanted? As opposed to if I tried to do real estate and then I knew that I needed to have all the money to plug into real estate. So when I found that I could plug in without necessarily owning properties and not even necessarily changing my career path.
Sorry, I think NS, your line is breaking, and I don't know if I'm just the only one. Please, if I'm just the only one, if I'm experiencing this from my end, I would just want to be sure. Please, if you can hear him, indicate. If you can't hear him, indicate also.
We can hear him loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay, all right, go on.
Can we hear? Thank you. So I was saying the vehicle you use, that means if you get to the destination. And whilst I was doing what I was doing, I found that I could leverage real estate to make a lot of money for myself. I could leverage real estate without changing my personality, changing my career path. At the same time, I could make some big to own the properties. You don't even need to have all the skill sets. You just need to know how to sell appropriately. And then you begin to cash out from real estate. And that's it for me. So I found that whilst I did what I did and made peanuts more like, or made some bucks from it, it didn't give me the kind of money I desired for the future I wanted, right? And so I had to find a vehicle that I knew that if I closed one deal, just one deal, I would get some good returns that can give me, that collectively can give me the desired end. And so that was my journey to real estate. I found that I needed to jump on a vehicle
Okay, all right. So I think we've lost Ernest right there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ernest. But your network was a bit bad, cracky, and the rest. So we've struggled with. I don't know from my end, but some other persons are saying they can't hear you. So I think this is not just from me. Okay, so network is bad from that point. All right, so we have Andrew Emmanuel. Andrew, please, on this boot camp, what is your site? What's your segment and your real estate? Why? And what are we looking forward to enjoy on this boot camp? Over to you, Andrew.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Moses, for giving me the privilege. Well, I'm excited about what we have here for the next 3 days because I am confident that people who probably are not looking at real estate as something they can own, there's something they call one is one. You can have too many things and you can't be proudful or boastful of it. But you can have just one thing and you can guard it with your life because that one thing supersedes basically every other thing that you can lay your hands on. So for me, I'm confident that anyone who is going through these 3 days with us, we view real estate as not a hit and run, just like Madame Yvier Omas has said, you know, she was asked to make her daily millions. And it's possible with anyone in the industry because the industry is big. So people who are looking at real estate as something they can do from the side will begin to view it as something they can do as one, their main hustle, not a side hustle. Now, why do I say this? My journey has been exciting. Real estate is 100% sales. Before coming into real estate, I've sold other things. And when I started real estate, I was still trying to, take it as a side hustle. Now, why did I decide to shift to real estate? I decided to shift to real estate because most people who are my clients or prospects in the things I've sold before in the past, they really didn't take me as serious as they are taking me today. And because it's not really something that their life or their investment depends on, they can afford to reach out to me whenever they want to. So my money was based on people's feelings. Anytime they want to, they will just call me, make a sale, and we get by. But what I realize is this: I I was missing the real deal. I was missing the real clients. My journey into sales started, as a result of converting, things I don't like into pain points. When I mean pain point, for example, you are catching the bus, you take the bus every day to work, and instead of you to complain about taking the bus to work, you make it, hurt you so bad that you want to stop taking the bus to work. And you tell yourself, how can I afford to get a car so I can stop taking the bus to work? And if you depend on your salary, you may not even get a car for the next 5 years because the cost of car keep appreciating in the country where I'm from. And your salary, you can't even save enough. So the only thing you can do is to sell. So in a bid to raise money to do things that I refer to as my pain points, I ventured into sales. But you can be into sales and you can be struggling when you're not selling the real deal. So I found out I was missing the real thing. What is that one thing that people will respect me for? What is that one thing that somebody can call me in the next 2 years, the next 1 year, the next 6 months? That one thing that I will sell and I will keep on selling to that same person. I discovered that was real estate. I ventured into it, and people didn't really take me serious because I was like selling different things. But when I decided to
Can you
make
hear me?
this my one, yes, I can hear you loud and clear. And I believe, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, indicate with a word on the chat box. If you can hear me, please drop a word on the chat box. All
All
right,
right. So
thank you. So what happened? What made the shift for me when I decided to pick this as my one? My ride or die, my my all and all. When I decided to pick up real estate, the game changed. I found out that people who I contacted and I told that I am into real estate and they affirmed, okay, no problem. These guys, even without me showing them products, these guys naturally came back either to buy a property or to consult me or to seek my opinion about a thing or two. So it dawned on me that people are buying this thing every single day. People are looking for professionals. So when you see me talk today, I always encourage people, be a professional. When you be a professional, people will naturally come to you. When you be a professional, that is how the money can start coming. I believe that before Ivy Uma started making the millions, she this is the only baby she has, and she decided to become a professional. So guys, if there is anything you get from this call, is to become a professional. And if you're already a professional, you're going to see how to become an exciting professional. Permit me to use the word, because what we have designed in the system is going to blow your mind. I want to stop here and I want to hand it over back to my boss, Dr. Moses. Thank you for the privilege. I appreciate and I celebrate you every single day. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
All right, thank you very much. That was a powerful one. Let's celebrate Andrew Emmanuel. And at this point in time, the truth is we're going to be having another session in this phase because we're preparing for tomorrow. And the trainer for tomorrow will be having a more detailed training by Ivio Mas tomorrow. But before that training tomorrow, I'm going to be having her up again to share the first parts of how did you make these millions, how did you start making money in real estate, and how what are what were your challenges and what will you advise? So she's going to prep us tomorrow for tomorrow's training, which is going to be like a full course on what are we expecting and how for those of us, especially a beginner, because every professionals you see today, one day they were once amateur. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't like the amateur track. They want to be good from day one. And they're admiring people that are very successful, people that are professionals. Oh, I like this guy. I'm disappointed. I'm not getting good results. Trust me, every professionals, everyone you see today riding the cars that you are looking at, everyone you see today building a successful venture, one day they were struggling. In fact, somebody was laughing at them. I'll liken this to a vehicle, driving a car. When I started driving in my early days, and the first day I had to put an L sign on my car. And it was a new car. I just had to put an L sign many years ago. And the way I was driving, and someone looked at me and said, "Are you a man? You're using L." The feeling was like you're not supposed to learn. You're supposed to be driving. And I took off the L sign. The next day I started driving and parked in the middle of the road. I couldn't do a U-turn. And everybody was blowing horn, making a mess of me. And over the years, driving got into my hand. And then I saw somebody struggling on the road one day. And I said, this life. Everybody you see today must pass through the amateur to the pro level. Now, if your Mas today is a friend, I'm excited she's doing well, she's successful in the industry. And we are always talking, and it's always like whenever we rub mind, I felt like you are killing this thing. There are millions, there are thousands of people struggling with their life, looking for a way to get on their feet. How can we get them running? And that's what this boot camp is all about. So over to you, Jay. Let's take it up from there. Let's prep for tomorrow's meeting and let's talk about real estate, the exciting parts, the struggles, and how can people win from being from the lowest point, from being an amateur to a pro level. Let's do it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much once again, Mr. Moses. And thank you, Andrew. That was a really wonderful speech, and I like that. So the people you see here, we are not statues, or we are people that you cannot reach, or people that you don't know. We are people that you see every day and you know. And for me, I like to tell people the truth and nothing but the truth. And it's because First, I don't own land. I don't buy only land. I don't own land when I started. I did not have a house when I started, right? And I was just that person. I just moved from Port Harcourt to Lagos. And of course, I tried to do things. I was doing one or two things here and there. And somehow I got into real estate. I saw what really motivated me. You know, I said I like good things. And I met my friend. She took me to her house. She was a schoolmate in Uniport at then, and she was working in Access Bank. So I came to the island and I was with her. So I saw this her neighbor. The girl was driving good cars. I said, "What's this girl doing?" He said, "It's real estate too. Real estate care." So I said, "Real estate." The next day, she asked me to, I can meet her and ask her, how do I go about it? She just said one or two things and drove off. And then I ran with the information. I stumbled on a training. I saw what they were doing. And a time like that, somebody approached me and said, "Oh, I need this, I need that." I was able to look out for those stuff for them, but I didn't close. The first person that ever bought from me was my lecturer from, yes, a lecturer. Was my lecturer. Had posted this property on my WhatsApp, and he said, "Oh, somebody was telling me about this property," and my ever first commission I got was 150,000 naira. You didn't know how that thing changed my life. It changed my life. I was so confident. I said, I paid and I had one. So I've gotten commissions of 30 million, 20 million, 40 million, 50 million, 60 million. I can't even begin to count from that single action. So I didn't own the land, but I started with one thing. I said, instead of me looking for people to buy, where would I find people? That's the question on your mind. I already know people. You are going to church, you have church members. You are staying in a place, you have neighbors. You go to this lounge or this lounge, you know people. You know friends that know friends. One person you know have 6 people in their circle that can buy what you are selling. So you have these people. You cannot say you don't know where to find them. Where did I find my first person that bought my property? On WhatsApp. It's the same people I've been talking to. I started posting and the guy sent me a message and bought it. So we have a lot we want to teach you tomorrow. Personally, strategy, positioning, curating these products, how to go about it, what is your first step. But all what I want to say is real estate is interesting. I started by selling, and right now, yes, I'm a professional. People consult me for 1 hour, 2 hours to know how to go about it. Multinational want to position, they want to come to Lagos, they have to reach out to me and say, "Okay, V, what do you think? Let me do market feasibility." And right now, I'm not just selling real estate. And basically, what people make me stand out is I don't sell. I tell people that they are buying value. Like I come off as I'm selling value to you. You don't come off that come and buy. It's not bag and shoe. You are selling generational wealth, transferable income. You are helping them build wealth through real estate. And when you say that or when you do that, people tend to buy from you quickly than just coming off to sell. So that's what I'm going to help you do tomorrow. Selling value. And there was a time I wanted to sell a house and I sold a house on the spot. What I did was, it was a house of 400 million. We walked into the property and I told the woman, "Oh my God." When we went to the kitchen, I said, "For me, I will keep this particular place for my utensils." They were walking with me around the kitchen and they were filling the house. The man said, "Oh, this will be Junior's room. This will be Dabere's room." Everybody said, so it was an experience marketing. They call it experiential marketing. So we're there trying to go through the house and picturing what the house would look like when they buy it. And what happened after that day, they sent me a message, "Oh, if you will love this property, we will take it." I didn't go there and say, "So it has a 5 bedroom, it's a 6 bedroom." We experienced the house together and made them to see that they are buying a home for stability, they are buying a home for comfort, they are buying a home to take care of their children. And I sold value to them. And what is it in selling value? I also made my money. So that is what you're going to learn tomorrow. I'm going to tell you about how to kickstart. Real estate is interesting, and every single thing you want to learn tomorrow, I'm going to be there to show you position, strategy, and how to go about being a closer and a very profitable real estate person. Thank you.
All right. So, wanted you to talk about more about most people want to know your struggle days, your
Okay.
challenges, and all of that. So let's talk about it, because a lot of people here are starting. Let's say Mr. A is just starting, and usual challenges a lot of people have already is they want to be sure that every other person have the same challenges in their early days. So let's know about your early day struggles.
Okay, so really, it's very overwhelming. Like, you hear people saying, I do real estate, this one is doing real estate. You can know like 500 people doing real estate. First, you would want to say it is saturated, but I wouldn't want to say it is saturated because we have housing deficits. You are not able to even cater for everybody in need right now. So you have to just find your niche and find your people and run with them. No matter how much you think we are not even still too much to cover for the number of properties available to sell. So is there a market for you? Yes, there's a market for you. When I started, it wasn't really easy. Before getting that commission, there is the part where you'll be confused. There'll be parts where you say, are you sure this is really what I want to do? There's the part where you will be doubting what you want to sell. Imagine you are seeing somebody asked you to post a house of 200 million and you've not seen 1 million. How do you even convince yourself that this property you are posting, in your mind you say, are you sure I'm doing the right thing? Are you sure this is the people that will buy this property? So what I really struggled around then was, it wasn't really a big struggle for me because I had said, this song is already too late to, no, I can never go back. Oh. So I knew I cannot go back to where I'm coming from. I knew I have two options. Either I win or I win. The second option is the first option. The first option is the second option. So I have to put in everything. So, but what I struggle around is you can be putting this property at first when I started posting it. Lovely houses. I was posting houses of 100 million. So I'll teach you tomorrow how to start. But this is how I started initially. I was posting property of 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. And people on my WhatsApp, I mean, people you already know, they will say, this property, are they designed? Or I say, no, it's for sale. They will not laugh. Me, I'll be laughing. I'll say, it's true. You say, where you see say people get 300 million? Where do you think people have 200 million? I'll say, so I kept on posting it. Even when people think that it's not possible. I kept on posting. The only thing you can do is to keep showing up. That is the only power you have. You can't go to market today and you don't see the Igbo man opening shop at Alaba. He opens the shop every day. Whether he sells that day or not, he has to open the shop. And your own shop is the social media you are posting. Whether you have 3 views, 5 views, 10 views, you need to keep showing up. It's very tiring and sometimes discouraging. But just wake up and know that I am the best of my kind. I am too loaded to be wasted. I am too useful to be useless. I am too important to be ignored. And you post it. You post it like you've closed it. Because anything today I posted a video on my WhatsApp of a land of 440 million. And somebody on my WhatsApp that I don't even know whether he has money or not send me a message and say he has 350 million. Going back and forth. As I'm talking to you, where I left now, went to do inspection. Today, I posted in the morning, we've inspected in the evening, and he's making his first deposit by tomorrow because he said he's going to verify the documents. So if I did not post that property, I would have lost a commission of 12.5 million. So the best you can do is keep showing up. Whether people are asking you or not, keep showing up, because what you are building is you are building your portfolio on the faces of people you are posting every day or they are seeing every day. What you are building is they are seeing you as a professional. Whether they ask you or not, you should keep posting it. Tomorrow I'll teach you other ways to quickly make it by selling land and how you're going to go about it. So you post that and you post. So when somebody came to me and said, okay, this is the land I should post. I did not have land, but I know somebody that have a land. All I needed to do is to package it and sell the story of value. And I showed up on site. I talked about this property. I sold it as value. Somebody saw it and said, oh, I need to buy it. Sent money for the property and paid my commission. Please, to even get motivation is to get your first commission. The struggle is always if people are not responding. They are seeing it though. People are not responding. People are not answering me. They are seeing it. And every day you must at least talk to 5 new people every single day. And if you see me, I'm on Lagos traffic. I've closed the deal on Lagos traffic. Oh. If somebody is winking at you, say hello, sir. If you know that it's already too late, so I can never go back. Oh, if you know that in your head is ringing, oh, you will know that as you go out, you will start seeing everybody as the money you are looking for. The money you are looking for is in people's pockets. Somebody had told me that if they tell you that one person is equal to 1,000 naira, what will you do? That the number of people you talk to is how much you are going to earn. That day will not close. Oh. I will walk trek on Third Mainland Bridge because I know that at everybody I'm talking to, I'll be making 1,000. I would have made 200 million because I can never be tired. So when you look at it in that approach, that people are your money are, and if you don't say it, most of the big transaction I did was because I said it. I went out, I'm going to tell them that, oh, after playing, after I do real estate, you say, you do real estate, I know somebody that knows somebody. If you don't say it, you can't sell. If you don't go radical, you can't sell. There is nothing like, I don't want to post this. You're not serious. If you are serious, and you know that it's already too late to go back to where you're coming from, and you are tired of the 10,000 naira in your account. I have some people that I mentor, and one of them is in Port Harcourt. She said as at the time we were closing this transaction, she has 6,000 naira in her account. 6,000 naira. Because I wake up every morning and tell them, keep posting anywhere. She just posted on Gigi. Somebody reached to her and said, this house, I think it's going to fit my client's budget too. Somehow, we're able to help her to go about the transaction. Somebody that has 6,000 naira. The next 3 days, she woke up with 6.7 million. 6,000 naira to see. Is God not wonderful? But what if she did not post? So for me, it was a struggle when I see that after posting these things, nobody respond. But right now, even if I post 1 million times and you don't respond, I know you've seen it. So all you have to do is to keep posting, even if people don't respond. But now it's not even to post anyhow. You now have to learn how to jump on trends, learn how to use TikTok, learn how to make the post exciting. If I want to post on my WhatsApp, I don't just post land. I can post something very luxurious, a very beautiful house to bring your mind. People say, this house is wonderful. Maybe they are talking about football. I can just post something on football. On my next post, I start with a story. I start telling you a story on why you should buy that land. And that is product knowledge. After knowing, you first of all be convinced that most of the property I sell, me too, I buy from it. So I start telling you a story on why you should buy that property and you buy it. Whether you answer me from now, somebody that I knew 3 years ago, the person just bought property last month. Somebody that I knew 4 years ago that told me I can never buy property in Nigeria. He has bought three properties from me, brothers and sisters, because I keep showing up. And on this particular day, say, I carry chair. I was talking about why they should buy property on a coastal road. I carried chair, plastic chair. You go crazy for this thing. I carried plastic chair. I sat on near the road there. I said, you must buy this property today. So he was laughing. He laughed the money into my account. He laughed his way into my account. Because then, as he was buying one property, I said, why don't you just buy this one? He bought 3 properties, ladies and gentlemen. And that is because I kept showing up. So the struggle is always in the show up. You get tired, you get frustrated. There is one ISO realtor. She's also my friend, Confidence Achodo. She said for 1 whole year, month, do you know what it is? January to December. She did not say one thing. But she was posting. I am very sure if you post from now to 3 weeks, you say, I need to go and find other properties or other business to do. I say from January to December, she said she didn't sell anything. But as I'm talking to you, this girl does not, if she doesn't make money in a week, she's not making anything less than 100 million. I was telling Mr. Moses, last week, she closed nothing. Her commission was about 75 million, and there's one we did for 35 million in a week. These people are making money that seem like a figure, but it's real. This is somebody that almost gave up that year until that one sale. It's only that one sale. You are one sale away from your dream life. I wanted to take my mom. I've dreamt of a place where I can travel the world with my mom. I was dreaming this thing. You can only dream and send it to God. He's going to fund it. And I was dreaming, I was putting action. Did I take my mom? My mom has traveled to 8 countries. What am I doing? I'm just one sale away to what I want to achieve. You are just one sale away to Mercedes Benz. You are one sale away to 5-bedroom duplex. You are one sale away to Seychelles. One sale away to Dubai. One sale away to Canada. One sale away to getting into Harvard. One sale away to anything. And what you need to know is everybody is a salesman. Elon Musk is a salesman. Donald Trump is a salesman. He's into real estate. His business is real estate. So everybody, we are all salespeople. And it depends on how you see sales. For me, I see it as a means to an end. I see it as selling value. I see it as achieving my dream. So if you can say, how do you just look at it to achieve something? Put a bill in your. What do you want to achieve? I want to buy 5-bedroom duplex before the end of the year. You go all crazy for it. You attempt or approach. Either they are buying or they are buying. That's the way it is. So the struggle is always in showing up and staying consistent. But you just have to. I won one of my awards is most consistent top realtor 2023. I also won it another time in the year. Then I won outstanding performance award. Most of my awards are in the office. So most consistent award. Do you know what it means to be consistent? It means that even when you cannot close, you are consistent. It means that even when the odds are against you, you are consistent. It means that you've already put your picture that I must close this thing, whether the devil likes it or not. It means that from beginning of the month to the end of the month, if nobody say hello to you, you are consistent. Is knowing that by the 3rd month or the 2nd month, you can close a deal, and real estate can transform your life. The sale you will close. Somebody that has been working in the bank for 5 years cannot get that commission you got in one day. So that's how beautiful it is. I now have real estate hospitality departments. I have shoplets. I have my own. I've done real estate where they dash me land. They've done real estate where they dash me cars. And I want to buy one. If I want to buy anything in this life, I know I won't sail away. I move with closing in mind. There's somebody I met in the restaurant. I went to eat. He went to eat. As I finished eating, I saw him. I decided to speak to him. 2 days later, I came to check one property. What I decided to show him was a property of 250 million. I told him, there's a property on this area that you can see. What he's now interested in buying is 6 of that property. That's 1 point something billion. I would have left 1 point something billion on the road while just eating and leave, no focus. But because I know that I must meet my 5 people every day as prospects, I need to know anybody I want to talk to. And most times you talk to people and they reject you. It's okay, because it's not everything that you price on Instagram that you buy. It's not everything that you go to market to price that you buy. So why do people say, no, I'm not interested, and you start feeling bad? You're feeling bad for what? You pitching English, you take and you use and rub your body. You move on to the next thing. 8 billion people in the world, and you are saying one person is saying something, you are feeling bad. You're not serious. You say yes, you move on to operation number 2. Somebody must answer yes. And my struggle was just telling myself every day, but I need to show up. And one other thing that happened to me at the time, I was staying with my brother, and the house was flooded. Almost everything in the house got bad. And I said, no, either we make it or we make it. There is no way out. So I don't know what you are here for, but what I want to tell you is you can transform your whole generation by being a salesperson in real estate. You can own every single thing you want to own by being a salesperson in real estate. The struggles are there. Rejection, showing up consistently is always very tough. Looking for where to find these people, but you must still find them. Those are what I struggled around for a very long time. But at the end of the day, when I got it, I got it. And I'm still learning every time of the day to see how I can get better. And if I want to sell a property of 5 billion naira, it's not I have to study another approach to go about it. And for me, I posted it on my Instagram. Sale is very interesting. The books I read in school as a microbiologist, the books I've read as a salesperson is more than those books I read in school. Because now I have to read about sports. I have to read about oil and gas. I have to read about telecommunication because I'm going to meet different people and I have to start conversation intelligently. I have to start it. So what Tottenham played the last time? Don't mind those people. Don't mind those people. And if you are not intelligent, I have to know about sense. I have to know about what is happening in the world, a little about everything. And that's because I find it very interesting because I decided to start selling value and building myself. So that is the struggle. I can say that for now, what I went through, and it's something I've been able to overcome, and you can if you just put your mind on the goal and know that you are one sale away to achieving every single thing you dreamt of. All the bags and shoes you've ever screenshotted, you are just one sale away to buying them. I just bought 2 hairs. One of the hairs, 1.3 million. And I bought two at a go. I said, and I didn't even plan to buy. I said, oh, it's nice. I like this color. I just got it. You can, those are things that looks like when, oh God, God when. Those are God when things. But right now, in the snap of finger, oh yes, I need to. I need to see zoo. I need 2 of those hair. My friend is buying 5. So these are things that are not rocket science. There are things that, you know why I love sales and why I love real estate. It works like this for this person. If you follow the same pattern, it will work like that for you. That's just it is. The only thing you need to know is to learn how to jump on trends and productively make something out of it. So that's what I would just say about my struggles and how I was able to navigate it.
Mm. Wow, 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 wow. If you've gotten lots of value and this was hot for you, get on the chat and say, this is hot, this is hot. I'm just telling you, this is the beginning. And I can tell you, for those of you just about to hit the market, I love that word. You're one sale away from, imagine paying any particular bills right now. What is that thing that is choking you? You're one sale away from it. And that's the whole idea about the bootcamp. How do we get the sales game right? And for those of you right here that might be wondering where this is leading to, I can tell you the whole journey here is getting the sales game right, getting the right product to sell. We're making that available for us right here in the community. Getting the sales game is the main thing because you can build the right products. Do you have the right skills to deliver on this? And that is where real estate is. And I can tell you, so imagine the problems right now. Imagine what you're supposed to pay for. Imagine the money affecting you. Imagine that thing. Now write it down. I'm one sale away from paying my bills. I want you to write it down. I'm one sale away from paying my bills. And when I told you this is a movement, I told you this is a movement. Myself and Yvette were talking today, and she said, this thing should not just be 1 month. And that's the whole idea. Because some of us, you don't know the importance of an environment, how your spirit can pick with the right environment, and how you can get out of why most persons struggle with sales 90% of the time. It's just because their spirit is low. They are weak in the spirit. They can't deliver. They can't see the motivation. But trust me, the boot camps like this will put your spirit life again. I wish you were right here with enough of your potential business partners, and we can show you how this would tend to play. So this week, tomorrow, we're going to be having some session. I wish we can take more time in digging into this, but because we spent a lot of time, and like I said, we have some bonuses for most of us right here. I've designed some sales sequence that you can add that has really helped me, give me a U-turn, and all of these things, we're making them available for those of us that are going to stay through the training course and go beyond just the training and be part of the club. So you can actually have, this is like our first boot camp for the club. I'm excited right here, having you right here. And I can tell you, tomorrow it's going to be on fire. If you're ready for tomorrow, just get on the chat. Tell me I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And then we have other trainers right there. Mr. Enesogwe is going to jump on right now, throwing more light on what Ivy has said, to add to what he has said. Tomorrow you're going to be having a question and answer, so please get your question too. It's going to be a session where you can have and also ask questions and then catch up with it. So, Ernest, are you there? Okay, Ernest, Mike is not there. Andrew, what can you say? Are you on fire already? Are you on fire already? Are you ready? Can you just unmute your mic and let's hear you before I call on those of us that are right here are going to be having a trivia to close the night, and then just stay tuned so we can actually close together. All right, Andrew, are you there? Can you say something about from what you've heard from Ify right here and how ready this week should look like? Over to you, Andrew Emmanuel.
All right. I'm excited. One thing about the figures that we are hearing on the call today, if someone is on the call and he has heard these figures that someone made this in a day, in a week, or in a month, he would have doubted, or she would have doubted. But being here live, hearing this figure, there is no room for doubt. Like, if you doubt this, you are doubting the possibilities that this can change your life. And I strongly believe that whoever is on this call up to this point is ready, and not just ready, is also fired up to make a difference in their career. I call this a profession. It's a career. It's not a hustle. It's not a put food inside belly. It's a career. And guess what? When you do something right over an increased period of time, you are going to get the reward in quantum leaps, not in drops, not in parts. You are going to get it in quantum leaps. You hear Ivy saying things like she started when she was in school. This is like how many years ago? How many persons are ready to pay the price? When she started and when you are starting now, you have more advantage than when she started, because the tools for marketing when she started and when you are starting is different. The social media platforms we have now when she started and when you are starting is different. The systems, the automations that can make your sales process easy that we have right now is different from what we have then. So it's like you don't need to go through that whole long process for you to start creating results for yourself. In this business of real estate, starting is the most easiest thing to do. The most difficult thing to do is staying. Because at every point in your life, you are going to doubt yourself. Just like she said, you posted a property of 1 million, of 100 million, 1 billion. And the people in your contact list are 1,000 naira people. You are not even sure if they can afford it. You are going to doubt your progress. But there's something about consistency. It is not the last tap of the hammer on the wall that brings the wall down. It is the cumulative effort of every tap on the wall by that hammer that is bringing the wall down. But you feel it's the last one, and the last one take the least effort possible, the most lousiest effort. Every struggle, every tap on the wall, everything you are doing is a ripple effect. It's contributing to bringing that wall down. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you, because if you are here, I believe you have started. Now, you need to stay. Staying is a skill. And if you have the right skill of staying, it means you have started well. How to start well is what we want to show you. Like I said, I have people that they started and they make their sale in their first 1 month. And before then, you hear realtors say things like you might not make your first sales in your first 1 year, in your first 2 years. I know people who come out publicly on Facebook, on social media, and say in their first 6 months, they never made a sale. Now, why that is a truth, there is a good level of truth there, but I consider it to be a lesser truth. Because it happened for him or her like that does not mean it will happen for you that way. Probably there are some pitfalls that person was not able to avoid. Probably the person started the wrong way. Probably the person is not even committed or consistent or doing things right. Probably that person has some trust issues and they have messed up their relationship in the past. They are the CBEX kind of people. You know, they have burnt it all. But it don't have to be your own story. So part of what we're going to be showing you is how to start well. How can you start well? Starting is very, very important for you to stay. It's not by starting, but it's by starting and sticking to the end. Tomorrow is going to be exciting. The day after tomorrow is going to be exciting. Invite everyone you love and care about, and let's make it the best experience. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the privilege.
All right, so thank you very much. Thank you, Andrew. That was a great one. And I want to quickly jump on that and all of the things we've had so far on this meeting. If you are just getting on board, if this is your first day with us right here, and the first time being aware of the Club 10 community. So there is a community already for those of us already. Get plugged into the community. Get signed up by the person who gave you opportunity to be part of this call. Joining is free. Now, when you're a member of the club, the whole idea is what we're doing right here. First of all, getting you into the right knowledge. And the second is to give you the right product information. And then the last thing is to show you how to build a community in real estate for yourself. And that's the same three things that you're going to be opportune to learn from this system. So once again, thank you very much. We're going to be closing with the trivia right here, anticipated for tomorrow. Where is Elsie? Where is Elsie? Please just drop some comment on the chat concerning how fired up you are, the great lesson you learned. Like today's meeting, one of the key points is not just starting, but staying. If you said it, show up, show up, show up. No, funny thing is that this is the principles has been there. Some of you want to win with a low success mentality. And that's the problem. Your ethic, your mindset to win is wrong, or you are anticipating and you are desiring success. Now it won't work right here. All right, so Triumph, are you there? I don't know, where is Elsie so we can close the meeting right here? Or are we pushing the trivia to tomorrow? So can you unmute your mic if you're right there quickly? Let's see you, let's see you, let's see you, let's see you. Okay, what is your take home for you right here on this meeting? Thank you, Vie. Tomorrow is going to be a full pack. Tomorrow is going to be a full training session. So come with your notepad and come with your pen. And I can tell you, you don't want to miss this. Value overloaded, so much value. And then feel free to invite your friends to be part of this meeting. Most persons are not meeting up today because of one or two information. Get them informed, get them to be here. When you have people connect under you, you anticipate a future reward, and that's what we're going to show you. All right, so do we have Elsie right here? Tryon, are you ready?
I am ready. Thank you very much, Dr. Moses. It has been exciting. It has been so wonderful thus far, and I am so fired up for what is next. So we have already stayed beyond the time, and we are thinking to move the trivia till tomorrow. So immediately after the training tomorrow, the trivia and the giveaway would follow. So we can all settle in this night and get ready for a great session tomorrow. Once again, thank you, Madam Evie. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Thank you, Dr. Moses. It has been amazing. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you, everyone. So tomorrow's session is going to be another amazing session, and we're starting tomorrow hot. So I want you to key in, and I want you to be here live and direct. See you at the top. Thank you.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back.
boys, I go na road, they say I don't know road. Every me mom, now in they move me, they lead me, they go. On God, mine is made up. Of course, no going back. Non-stop, on 240. Here she gone, hold on me to road. I'm steady revving, Monte throttle, got eyes on the prize. Babala, any police, snatch me from his hand. If I just know why we read back to me, that's why I follow.
Decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus.
I can never turn back. It's already too late. It won't make sense. Where am I going to? It's already too late. I've already come too far. It's already too late. We won the war. We will spend the billions. We will spend for Jesus. We will shift the culture. We will heal the sick. We will raise the dead. Transform the nations. Till we hear well done. We will burn the world. We will spend the billions. We will spend for Jesus. Till we shift the culture. We will heal the sick. We will raise the dead. Transform the nations. Till we hear well done.
Decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus.
No turning back.
No turning back.
No turning back.